Hi, welcome back. This is Dr. Collins Osekranton. We are still on our episode. The main topic for discussion is unleashing your inner leader. In the previous episode, we spoke about a subject, self-awareness. In this episode, we are going to talk about another important subject, which I think a lot of us probably have heard about it, but may not have an in-depth information or knowledge about it. That subject is named emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Okay, EI. Now, emotional intelligence simply means the ability or the capacity for you to manage your own emotions and also that of others. Okay, remember, as a leader, you are dealing with people. Okay, your interactions are with people. You're not dealing with quote unquote animals. You are dealing with human beings, people. People have emotions. Okay, people have emotions. People are moved by emotions. In fact, the best artist or the best writer or the best in whatever you will do, even food, is the one who is able to make people feel better about themselves. Why do people eat at KFC or McDonald's? It's because they feel good. If somebody sees them holding McDonald's pack, they want people to know, Charlie, I also went there some, right? That is it. So people want to feel good. People want to feel better. And that is why even people go into relationships and all that. So as a leader, emotional intelligence, how much of your own emotions do you know? How much of other people's emotion do you know? Do you really care about people's emotion? Okay, so we are going to look at some few things that we need to be aware of as leaders when we talk about emotional intelligence. Number one is listening, okay? Effective listening or being present when listening. Have you ever called a friend, okay, on the phone? Whilst you were talking, the friend was in the kitchen doing making noise, cutting onions, and yet you were talking. How did you feel? Okay, I know our lady friends will not agree with us because you guys have a special skill of doing what is called multitasking. So you don't mind, you may be in the kitchen cooking, on the phone talking, at the same time you are watching the movie, at the same time you are looking at a child and all that. You people are special, okay? Ladies, you are special. But it's not so with all people. So as a leader, as a person, be present where you are. Be in the moment. If you get a call from someone who is talking to you about a subject or something important, stop whatever you are doing and focus. If you are not able to stop what you are doing, tell the person, I'm busy at this moment. Can I call you back? Can we talk about this another time? Because the most painful thing one can do is that when another person is talking and the other person is not listening. Some of you too, your issue is that when somebody is talking to you, you have the time to listen. But the question is, are you actually listening? Some of you, whilst you are listening to somebody's talk, you are preparing to say what you have to say or what next you will say. You are not actually listening. You're not present. Okay. So as a leader, you need to learn to be present when you are listening to somebody. Listen to them. Let them feel they matter in a conversation. Another thing we'll talk about is judgment. Okay. Leaders don't judge. Okay. Have you ever met a friend who said, oh, have you heard the news? Say, what news? Our friend, we heard that he has separated from the boyfriend. And this, that. I know those kind of gossip, right? So what did you say to such a friend at that moment? I knew it will not go far. These people, they are not correct. That is not how a leader behaves. If somebody comes to tell you something, don't judge. Listen. If possible, ask the person, can I confirm this from the person? Or do you want the three of us to talk? It's a test. If you ask them, can we have a meeting, and they say no, then you know they are lying. Okay? People, I don't know why, I think it's human nature, why people find it so easy to talk about others than to talk about themselves. Okay, so even in the Bible, Jesus said, remove the plague in your own eye before you help others to remove theirs. So we all have issues. Deal with your matter. Mind your business. As a leader, mind your business. Stop gossiping about others and judging and condemning people. Okay, the next thing we will talk about under emotional intelligence is being present, or being we call it empathy. Okay, empathizing with others. As a leader, or as a person with emotional intelligence, you should be able to learn how to put yourself in the shoes of others. Do you feel people's pain? Okay, or you are the type who have this I don't care attitude? There are some people, if you live with them, it's interesting. They show no emotions at all. And I think this goes for the men. A lot of men are too masculine. We are too hard on ourselves. We don't want to have a feeling for the other party. Especially, women like to be emotional. They like affection. And all the time they complain, oh, you don't love me, you are not there. It's all because you are not showing empathy. You are not feeling the way they feel. So as a leader, you have to learn all these things. Okay, you have to learn. You have to, especially even if you are a husband or you are a boyfriend. Some ladies have some funny signs and symptoms they go through within the month. Okay, so you should understand all those things and how you should deal with them. Okay, so you have to empathize with others. The next I'll talk about is compassion. Compassion and empathy is almost similar, but in this case, compassion is where you draw out a good virtue in you towards others or to others. Okay, as a leader, you should show compassion. What happens to you, or what comes to mind when you see people going through challenges or situations? Are you the one who is ready to reach out to help? All these are part of emotional intelligence. Okay, so we need to note this as well. The last one I'll talk about under emotional intelligence is learning how to ask open-minded questions, or open-ended questions. Open-ended questions. You don't interact or interrogate somebody by assuming that what you are trying to ask has already happened. Okay, for example, if somebody claims that somebody has stolen their phone, and you call the person and you want to find out whether or not the person actually stole the phone, you don't ask questions like, why did you steal the phone? It means you are concluding that the phone was taken by the person. Meanwhile, you have no proof. So you want to ask an open-ended question. Number one, like, do you have any idea about this missing phone? Okay, it's up to the person to tell you whether they know something about the phone or not. But you don't go about and say, why did you steal the phone? Why did you steal the phone means I've actually stolen the phone, and you are aware of stealing the phone, and you are asking me why I stole the phone, right? So as a leader, you need to learn how to ask open-ended questions. If you want to know more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Join me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. In our subsequent episode, we will dig more into details on different subjects. Thank you.